Hi guys, welcome back to another podcast, and today I'll be doing a podcast about the college football's winners and losers of the 2022 college football season. So, as you may know, a couple weeks ago, Stetson Bennett and the Georgia Tigers took home the national championship, beating TCU 65-7, and nobody would have expected TCU to make it this far in the college football, because in the start of the season, everybody was expecting TCU to be one of those teams that weren't ranked just because of the teams that they played, but all throughout the year they played really hard and finished the season third and upsetting Michigan in the first round of the playoffs. Nobody really would have expected TCU to upset Michigan in the first round, because everybody thinks that J.J. McCarthy is like Jim Harbaugh, but not like Jim Harbaugh when he was younger. So I think it's kind of crazy what the college football came down to this season. I would never have expected Alabama not to make the college football playoffs, because usually most years for as long as I've been born, I think I had never seen Alabama not make the playoffs. Past 2 years, not past 2 years. Alabama last year made the college football national championship, and they lost to Georgia. So Georgia has won back-to-back national championships, and Stetson Bennett's really earned his spot for the rest of his career with Georgia. And he might even be drafted in the NFL someday. And winners and losers of the season was when TCU shocked. So Tennessee was a contender this year. They knocked off Alabama early, somewhere in the middle of the season. They were home, Tennessee, so we weren't expecting Tennessee to do that well, but they had a game-winning field goal versus Alabama, and something became viral on social media that Tennessee fans took down the goalpost and threw it into the river. So that's what really was probably one of the Tennessee's greatest upsets this season. And Alabama has had some tough losses this season to some very close games versus LSU and some other top 25 teams. So nobody wasn't expecting Alabama to not get in the playoffs, but Nick Saban is a very good coach. So even if they struggled this year, I think he has the right mindset and for the Alabama players to overcome difficult games. And also the Heisman Trophy winner this year was USC's quarterback. I think it was, I don't know who the USC's quarterback was, but he won the Heisman Trophy this past season. I'll check real quick. So it was Caleb Williams. So yeah, he came in after Sam Darnold did. I don't know. I don't know if it was that recent after Sam Darnold came in, but Sam Darnold was a former USC player and is now playing for the Carolina Panthers. And Tulane this season was also a very surprising one. Best story, head coach Will Fritz. They had 3 consecutive winning seasons from 2018 to 2020, and then struggled in 2021, and they fell 2-10. But they had 12 victories this past season and toppled USC in the Cotton Bowl. So I feel like at the end of the season, USC struggled after that Notre Dame game. Notre Dame really came alive, upsetting Clemson, biggest upset for Notre Dame this season. Clemson, also like BYU and some other top teams like North Carolina, and all these teams have really played well at the end of the season, and I don't know what the new coaching changes are going to be in the college football and who's going to stay and go depending on the NFL draft. And this has just really been a great college football season, and hope everybody enjoyed the college football season. And the NFL season is almost over. Giants are playing the Eagles tomorrow, 8:15. So we're going to see who's going to win the Super Bowl and stuff, and all this. Not the Giants aren't in the Super Bowl, but the divisional round is coming up. And we'll see who's going to win the Super Bowl, and then the football season is officially over, and we have to move on to our Met season. So, thank you guys for listening to my podcast about college football, biggest upsets from the 2022 season. And I'm going to be making a podcast shortly about Seton Hall's recent upset victory against the number 15 UConn. So thank you guys for listening to my podcast, and I hope you guys can listen to my one shortly. Thank you guys for listening to Tyler's Takeaways.